Following a single case of H1N1 confirmed in Phuket, the local authority and health office called a meeting with entertainment and service operators in Patong to discuss measures to prevent the virus from spreading. The meeting reached a conclusion to have a war room established at Patong Hospital, working closely with the local government, Patong municipality, and entertainment establishments. One employee who was working in an entertainment venue was confirmed to have contracted the virus. The venue where a 26-year-old woman contracted the virus works remains closed for 3 days so that the operator can clean and thoroughly spray their premises to eliminate the virus. All 90 staff of the entertainment venue also undergo health examinations. On Sunday afternoon, Patong municipality staff and health officials carried out cleaning and sprayed the road and pavement on the popular entertainment road of Phang-Nga in Patong Beach. The Phuket Vice Governor Warapat Ratissima reported that the patient has now recovered but is still under observation of a medical team. He also revealed the results of tests for 90 other staff from the establishment, saying that they were all negative. On the business side, Sompet Petmu, chairman of the Patong Entertainment Club, confirmed that the incident has not had an impact on the business. He said he called a meeting with over 400 entertainment establishments in Patong, 50% of them located on Bangla Road, to lay out preventive measures. He stressed to the members that if staff are found to have flu or get ill, they must stay home or notify health volunteers or officials in case of high fever. He believes that tourists would understand the situation and are confident in Phuket's measures. Meanwhile, the Phuket Public Health Office carried out an intensive education campaign focusing on tourist locations after a single case of H1N1 is confirmed. The Phuket Provincial Chief Dr. Pongsawat Ratanasang led health officials to distribute leaflets, both in Thai and English, about the H1N1 virus to tourists at the red light district of Soi Bangla in Patong. This follows a single case of the virus confirmed in a 26-year-old staff member of an entertainment business. The chief doctor, however, stressed that the public should not panic, but keep themselves away from the virus. He said the office held a meeting and told educators to inform students and parents about the virus. On the medical side, a mobile van to carry out lab tests if anyone contracts the virus is also operational, so results can be reported within 24 hours. Tamiflu tablets are also distributed to hospitals to assure residents and visitors of the resort island's preparedness to tackle the virus. Community land title deeds are prepared to be introduced for people who are living on land under dispute. Community land title deeds are planned to be introduced as one way to resolve problems over land for homes and careers for people who are residing in dispute locations. The measure was announced by Minister to the Prime Minister's Office, Mr. Satit Wangnangtui, who paid a visit to Phuket during the weekend to look into land issue problems for 30 communities in Phuket under Networks of the Poor for Phuket Development. They sought the government's assistance over land dispute as they reportedly have been living on public land, mangrove forest areas, private-owned land, or state land. Networks and community representatives were given an opportunity to present their problems and expectations as the minister held a meeting with them at the Provincial Hall, with related officials attending. He told in the meeting that the government recognizes the people's needs and concerns, especially on land issues. He states that the government is preparing to issue the community land title deeds, which need cabinet resolution. He said several locations are found to be well prepared and can be implanted as pioneer locations, including Nakhon Pathom, Chiang Mai, Lamphun, Chayapum, Trang, and Phuket. He expects the scheme to be implemented soon. During a one-day visit to Phuket, the minister made site visits to several locations, including King Khao Community, Klong Kopi, and the Sea Gypsy community in Rawai. A subcommittee is to be set up to resolve land disputes where the Sea Gypsy population reside in Rawai, emphasizing on compromises to a win-win situation. The Minister to the Prime Minister's Office, Mr. Satit Wangnangtui, on Friday made a visit to the Sea Gypsy community in Rawai on the southern tip of Phuket Island. The visit was part of his trip to Phuket to follow up and investigate the facts following the local Sea Gypsy's petition to the government that a private owner has had land ownership documents on the land they have been residing on for generations, while the private landowner claimed that they had property owner's rights over the plot. The case has been brought up to court. After the meeting, an actual site visit to meet with the villagers there, the minister proposed a compromise approach by appointing a subcommittee to oversee the issue. He encouraged a negotiation mediated by the committee in a win-win situation. The meeting suggested that the talks may lead to owner's agreement to sell the land at a reasonable price. The community land title deed may be issued. That means it must be run under the community, not an individual. In so doing, local governments like the Rawai municipality can step in to lay out public utilities such as electricity and water supplies. The Minister to the Prime Minister's office also visited land dispute sites in Phang-Nga. The Minister to the Prime Minister's office on Saturday led senior officials to Phang-Nga to meet and listen to residents' needs and concerns over a land dispute totaling 11 communities. The issue ranged from Sea Gypsy's housing, land disputes between private landowners and villagers, land documents issued on a so-called public or mangrove land. The minister's trip followed the Prime Minister's assignment for him to gather information and ease people's difficulties after they sent complaints to the central government. The minister went to check the land dispute at Rawai village of Natoi in Taimuang district. It was reported that a private owner has acquired land documents over 59 rai of mangrove land. He later went to visit the location at Ban Tabyang, where villagers are also reportedly forced to relocate due to private land ownership. The homes from the Moken tribe at Phang-Nga were also discussed. Mr. Satit summed up ways to tackle the land problem in Phang-Nga into 3 issues. He stated that a tripartite committee be appointed to speed up the procedures. They should comprise officials from the Office of Prime Minister, the provincial authority, and local community. They are assigned to carry out fact-finding and gather information to pass on to the government to resolve the problem. They also will conclude the information and resolve the problem accordingly. He suggested that the land dispute between local residents and private owner must be tackled in a compromised way so that villagers are allowed to live there. Mr. Satit also suggested the community land documents were applicable, such as the Phang-Nga Mokyan community. He said the governor can seek permission for land utilization and the community land documents be issued. It is expected to be carried out by the end of this month. And an Education in Australia exhibition is to be held in Phuket. IDP Education Company informed Andaman News that it will present the IDP Education Australia Expo 2009, scheduled for June 20 from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Central Festival, Phuket. This is an opportunity to meet representatives from Australian educational institutions and find out all about the latest developments in Australian education. Potential students can apply for any course with these institutions at the event, and the application fee of 50 to 250 Australian dollars will be waived. Students should bring their original academic transcript and English results form. There will also be chances to attend free seminars on important topics such as why study in Australia, Smart Choice English course, and IELTS test tips, and information on special English courses and vocational training courses while earning money. For more information, please contact IDP Education at the telephone number 074-459-321 or email channon.jantawatana@idp.com or see the website www.thailand.idp.com. And turning now to water sports, new ideas for race categories are being explored for the 2009 Phuket Kings Cup Regatta in December. The organizers informed Andaman News that they are looking to introduce a number of divisions to the bareboat class. With a large number of one design, near one design, and same manufacturer boats, the thought is maybe to have a variety of divisions within the class to recognize this, and at the same time remove the Sunsail one design as a class and have it as a division in the bareboat class. They have had a lot of interest in starting a small dinghy Optimist class this year, used for children, for example, at the Phuket Yacht Club in Ao Yan. There are a number of Thai and expatriate kids planning to come and join from Samui, and also a good number of inquiries from Hua Hin. They welcome more, so owners or parents should email them. Another new class could be an inter-hotel hobby competition, an old idea that this year they want to bring to fruition. They are in discussions with a number of Phuket hotels and also the official Thailand hobby representatives, Blue Water Sports, about starting it. It's early days, but there is strong interest in the idea. This year, they will also introduce a modern classic class to encourage the less young yachts who have sailed in many of the past events to rejoin the regatta. As a committee, they are always making changes to reflect the changes in available yachts and participants. More details are on www.kingscup.com.